Hello dear students, today we will discuss the problems based on thermodynamics which are graphical. Before starting the problems, we must discuss some helping tips. They are: number 1, for a cyclic process internal energy change is zero. Hence, from the first law of thermodynamics, which can be abbreviated as first law of thermodynamics, plot delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W, and because delta U is zero, therefore delta Q is equal to delta W for cyclic process. Area of ellipse is pi by 4 into A into B, where A and B are the semi-major and semi-minor axes of ellipse. Area of trapezium is equal to half into sum of two parallel sides into height. If a cyclic process is clockwise, then the work done is positive. Here, clockwise work done will be positive, and if it is anti-clockwise, the work done will be negative. Next, the adiabatic constant gamma is 7 by 5 for diatomic gas or air, gamma is equal to 5 by 3 for monoatomic gas, and gamma is equal to 4 by 3 for polyatomic gases. Next, work done is equal to the area under indicator diagram with the volume axis. Remember these tips, which will be helpful to solve the graphical problems. First question is: a system goes from point A to point B via paths X and Y as shown in the given PV diagram. This is the PV diagram. System goes from point A to point B via path X and via path Y. Then the correct statement is: internal energy change of X is greater than internal energy change of path Y, and so on. And so you have to select the correct answer. Now, as you know, internal energy change is independent of the path and depends on the endpoints. Therefore, also in cyclic process, internal energy change is zero. This means that internal energy for path X will be equal to internal energy for path Y. That is the correct answer will be this one. Next question is: in the diagram of question 1, the correct statement is, in the same diagram, delta Q represents the amount of heat, delta Qx heat added along path X, and delta Qy heat added along path Y. So we have to select the correct answer in question 2. Next, I erase the question 1. Now, hint or solution for question 2. From first law of thermodynamics, delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W, and for cyclic process delta U is 0, so this is 0 plus delta W, because delta U is 0 for cyclic process. process. Thus delta Q is equal to delta W. And you know the work done by the indicator diagram with the volume axis is equal to the area under curve of indicator diagram with the volume axis. Therefore, the area of this curve will be greater than area of this one. Means work done through path X will be more than work done through path Y. Therefore, from this relation, delta Q X will be greater than delta Q Y. The correct answer will be delta Q X is greater than delta Q Y. This is the correct answer. Next, third, in the given PV diagram, in which case work done is minimum. Again, area by this curve, area under this curve with volume axis will be maximum. Then second maximum will be this one and third maximum will be this much. Means third curve will occupy minimum area with volume axis. Therefore, work done will be minimum through path 3. So answer is 3, because this will cover minimum area out of these 3. Okay. Next, question number 4. We come to question number 4. Question is, an ideal gas is taken from A to B as shown in the given diagram. From A to B, the work done by the system is, we have to find out the correct answer from these 4. Here, this curve occupies this much volume from the volume axis. Therefore, the work done will be equal to the area of this trapezium. So, work done will be equal to area of trapezium, which is equal to length of this side plus length of this side, two parallel sides, 1 by 2. This is, suppose P1, this is P2, so P1 plus P2, and this is V2 minus V1, V2 minus V1. So 1 by 2, P1 is 1 into 10 to power 5, P2 is 5 into 10 to power 5, so this becomes 6 into 10 to power 5, and V2 minus V1 is 5 minus 4, 5 minus, 1. So, this is 4 upon 2 and 2, and this is 12 into 10 to power 5 joules. So, the correct answer will be this much, this one. Next, question number 5. Solution to question 5. Here we see that the area of curve 3 will occupy maximum area. Therefore, its work will be maximum. and the internal energy will be same through all three paths. Therefore, here internal energy U or delta U will be same for each case. Now, work done along the path 3 will be maximum because it occupies maximum area. So, work done because work done through path number 3 is maximum as its curve occupies maximum area. Therefore, from first law of thermodynamics, Q will be equal to U plus W. Here Q is same for all. Therefore, the path for which W will be maximum, Q will be maximum. So, because this is same, because W1, W3 has maximum area, then W2, then W1. Therefore, the heat will be also of the same order, and therefore Q3 will be maximum, then Q2, then Q1. So, correct answer will be this. Question number 6. In the given diagram, curve OC represents, the curve is like this, B, this is P, A, O, B, and this is C and G. Here answers A, adiabatic, B, isothermal, C, isobaric, D, isochoric. Here OC is steeper than steeper than curve OB, which is isothermal. Therefore, Answer will be because curve OC is steeper than curve OB, which is isothermal. Next question number 7. Question number 7 is, a system is taken through a cyclic process represented by circle as shown in this figure. Heat absorbed will be a system is taken through a cyclic process as shown in figure. Figure is this one. This is pressure axis or volume axis. This is volume axis in cm cube, and this is pressure axis in kilopascal. The cyclic process is this one. This is 150. This is pressure axis. 150. This is 50. This is 30, 40, 40, and this is 20. The heat absorbed will be the heat answers are A, B, C, D. 10 to power 5 pi joule, 5 pi joule second, pi by 2 joule third, 400 pi joule and pi joule. The question is, a system is taken in a cyclic process as in the given diagram. So we have to find the work done. Sorry, we have to find the heat absorbed by the system. This is a cyclic process. And you know, in cyclic process, internal energy change is 0. In cyclic process, internal energy change is 0. Therefore, delta U will be 0. Now, the area of this circle will give the work done, but along volume axis its height is 40 minus 20 means 20, and along pressure axis its height is 150 minus 50 units. So the radius is not uniform and the circle will be ellipse. Therefore, this will give semi minor axis and other will give semi major axis. So the work done in this case will be equal to the heat from next solution of question 7. Solution of question 7. From first law of thermodynamics, delta Q will be equal to delta U plus delta W. This will be 0 because process is cyclic process. Therefore, delta Q will be equal to delta W and delta W will be equal to the area the semi major axis into semi minor axis, and its area will be pi by 4 ellipse, sorry, the area of ellipse, that is pi by 4 into this into this. So pi by 4 into 40 minus 20, 40 minus 20 into cm cube means 10 to minus 6 into 150 minus 50, 150 minus 50 into kilocalorie means 10 to power 3. Now on simplifying we get pi by 4 into this is 20 10 to minus 6 into 100 10 to power 3 1 2 3 3 6. So pi by 4 into this is 20 into 10 to minus 6 into 100 into 10 to power 3. This is 10 to power 5, 10 to power 6, 10 to power 6. So, and this is 2, 3, 2, 5, 1, 6, 10 to power 6 cancels out, pi by 2. The answer is B. The net work done in the cycle is first the question is this one. This is volume, pressure axis. The process is ABCA. A, B, C, A. This is 5p1, this is 2p1, this is b1 and 5b1. b1 and 5b1. Options are A 15p1 b1, B 20p1 b1, C minus 20p1 b1, D minus p1 b1, minus p1 b1. Now you may solve it as number 1, the process is anti-clockwise, therefore work done will be negative, number 1, and the area of this indicator diagram will give the work done. So work done will be equal to negative sine area of triangle ABC. This negative sign due to anti-clockwise. So work done will be equal to minus area of triangle is 1 by 2 height into base. Height is 5p1 minus 2p1 into base 5b1 minus b1. Here it is minus 1 by 2 3p1 into 4p1 3p1 minus 4p1 is equal to minus 6p1 b1. The correct answer is 5 minus 2 into 5 minus 1. Sorry, this must have been 6 p1 b1. 5 minus 2 3, 5 minus 1 4, 4 into 3 12 upon 3, 12 upon 2 6 p1 b1. This much. Okay, this much for today. Thanks.